test drive and review of the 2025 Toyota Camry LE. So without that options, you can actually have it for less than 30 grand with destination and handling. The grille looks even better than XSE with body match color of the grille part. So they look very nice. Yeah, you have to take care of that. You have two USB Type-C, one USB Type-A, standard wireless charger, and you have basically this is planetary gear set. Has nothing to do with belts and pulleys and traditional CVTs. So slide acceleration. It just rips. It just rips. Yeah, it's super responsive. It's, I don't know, it's around 7 seconds, 0 to 60. But yes, this is everything you need to pile miles on comfortably. Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to my channel Roman Rides, and today I'm sharing my quick test drive and review of the 2025 Toyota Camry LE. This is the base trim level that you can actually buy here in the US. On the American market, you have LE, you have SE, you have XLE, XSE, all-wheel drive options available, a lot of options for the interior are available. But this is the bare bones. This is the bone stock. This is like the bare minimum. This is the least amount of options, like the super base version of Toyota Camry 2025 that you can actually buy for less than $30,000 before taxes and before any other options. So let's get into that. All right, so this is 2025 base LE. Let's take a look at the price tag first of all. And because we're located in Florida, there is a so-called Southeast Toyota Distributors LLC. So they add Toyota Guard Platinum. They add 2 oil filter changes, clear paint protection, rear spoiler $249, and then phone cable $79, and all that stuff. So you can actually, you can negotiate it with your local dealer. We're currently located at Toyota of Clearwater, and they have very, very nice discounts on this vehicle. So on Toyota Camry 2025, regardless of the trim, whether this is LE, XLE, XSE, they have from $200 to $300, maybe $3,500 off MSRP. So you can negotiate a great deal. Again, welcome to Toyota of Clearwater. It's not an advertisement, it's just my hobby, guys. As usual, as I tell you every time I make this video, it's just my hobby. I'm just sharing what I know, and this information is still relevant. So as soon as you watch the video, you can contact, the sales people from Toyota of Clearwater, Brandon, for example. They will be able to help you out. So the total price with all these options, as well as the convenience package, it's power operated drive seat, auto dimming rear view mirror, and cold weather package includes heated steering wheel, leather trim steering wheel, and heated front seats. The total price $32,796. So without that options, you can actually have it for less than 30 grand with destination and handling and before taxes. So let's get into that. This is the free color. You don't have to pay additionally for that. It's called Ocean Gem. Ocean Gem. The car is assembled obviously in Georgetown, Kentucky, USA. So this is LE. That's why you have 16-inch alloy wheels. Unlike the previous generation where you had hubcaps and then you have steel wheels, this is have 16. This one has actually 16-inch alloy wheels. You see, the brakes are super tiny, but you don't have to have like huge brakes here because this is hybrid, so you have a regenerative braking capability. So this is 205 by 65. Can you imagine the cushiness of this ride? I'm excited to drive it, guys. So I think this is one of the best in terms of riding comfort in its class. So the wheels are wrapped in Firestone FT140 tires. So you see the mirror caps and everything else, the door knobs, the door handles, the mirror caps and everything else, it's body colored. In terms of the LED lighting, in terms of the headlights, this is the base trim. That's why you have incandescent lights here, which also serve as the daytime running lights, and you have bi-LED headlights. So yes, they look very basic because the higher trims like XLE and XSE, they have like stacked up double LED projector style lights, but not here. But again, they light up the road very well. They illuminate the road nicely, no problems here at all. And what else you have? The grille looks even better than XSE with body match color of the grille part. This is actually different. It's just the black, so it looks very nice in a contrast with the body color. So you have functional vents here. But the design point, the design how the vehicle actually looks, and in terms of the looks, it's, you know, to each their own. Obviously, it's very, you know, it's individual preference how the vehicle looks, but I think it looks great. It has great proportions, and, you know, slightly bigger overhang in the back and slightly shorter overhang up front. The wheels are not that bad, so overall it looks just great. Take a look, guys. I think, yes, incandescent lights, someone may say, hey, Toyota cheap out on the lights and all that stuff, but who cares if you can get one under $30,000 in 2025, considering all the inflation and skyrocketing prices. Civic Hybrid will be almost the same price, if not more expensive. So let's get into the technical specs. This is the main reason why would you buy this one over something else. So this is the 5th gen Toyota Hybrid, and we previously owned Toyota Venza 2021 that had 4th gen Toyota Hybrid technology. This one has got 5th gen. So 5th gen means that the electric motors, the traction motor and the motor generator, they are more compact, so they are smaller basically. The lithium ion battery, the traction battery, it's 1 kilowatt hour. It's also got slightly smaller, so it's more compact, and so it's located under the rear seats, and it's direct, and it is MPI and direct, so it's split injection as well as direct injection. So 2 injection types means that you will not probably have any issues with the carbon buildup and all that stuff. So this engine produces 227 horsepower and around 300 something newton meters of torque. There is no conventional automatic transmission. It's so-called eCVT, but basically this is planetary gear set. Has nothing to do with belts and pulleys and traditional CVTs. So a lot of horsepower, 2.5, unlike Honda hybrid system like Accord, for example, 2-liter, less powerful. This is more powerful, 2.5, and I mean, Toyota has been doing this since 1996 with the 1st generation Toyota Prius. So they have actually honed in and they have mastered the technology, the hybrid technology. So with that in mind, with the price tag in mind and overall design, obviously the front suspension is regular McPherson struts, multi-link in the back, alloy wheels as I mentioned before. Let's take a look at the trunk, the cabin, and then we'll take it for a quick drive. Inside of the 2025 Toyota Camry. So this is the widest angle of the door opening right now. As you can see, it's obviously not 90 degrees, but it's around 75. So this is the part of the package. This is the convenience package, the power operated driver's seat with lumbar support. As you can see, still you have cloth seats, as you can see here. They're nicely bolstered, nothing too special, nothing too crazy obviously, but the seat itself, the cushion is super soft. It reminds me of the older, you know, American vehicles from 70s and 90s. So this is something that a lot of vehicles nowadays they miss, like really soft and cushy seat cushions actually. So what you have here, it's automatic high beam or low beam, and you have heated but not power folded mirrors. You have fully automatic window switches, which is nice to have. And now getting in the car, you see it's digital gauge cluster, but it's not like fully digital. This is the base version. On hard trims you can get like full-blown digital gauge cluster, which is more sophisticated, a bit more complicated in terms of configuration, different screens. I think this is very base, and you don't need like anything else, especially if you're on a budget. If you're trying to buy something on a budget, then a full host of safety systems, obviously adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, emergency braking, blind spot monitoring. This is your traction control off, the dimmer of the digital gauge cluster, trunk release button here, a leather wrapped steering wheel. This is the option of the the cold weather package with heated front seats, leather wrapped steering wheel, and heated steering wheel. No heads-up display obviously. The dash material is actually very soft, so this is nice to have. You see these cloth inserts around on the door panels as well as around the dash itself here, so they look very nice. Yeah, you have to take care of that. You have 2 USB Type-C, 1 USB Type-A, standard wireless charger, and then you have 2 cup holders, 3 driving modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, Auto Hold, EV mode, and electric parking brake. And as well as you see the armrest storage here with additional cigarette style lighter as well as automatic headlights from, you know, zero position to on, obviously, and this is automatic button, which helps actually makes this high beam, low beam feature work. Traditional physical gear shifter, as you can see, so it works great. The resolution of the camera in this generation of Camry is really nice. This is the 80s body, XV80. What else? Dual zone climate control. Everything is physical here. It's not, the interior is not gimmicky at all. Everything is super functional, to the point, and on the budget as well. Even more than on the budget, I would say. This is the automatically dimming mirror, as you can see. It's a part of optional package. You have sunglasses holder, rubberized inside. You have sun visors with LED illumination, as well as extensions. So this is very nice to see here as well. And the overall position here, the sitting position, is not bad. I mean, the seats are super comfortable in terms of like actual ergonomics of the seat. Maybe other competitors, they provide like better seats, but again, it's more expensive. So let's get to the back seat. This is how I sit, and then I will try to sit behind myself. And as you can see, no problem at all, guys. So I'm 6.3 and I'm sitting right now right behind myself, like plenty of knee room, leg room. You have AC vents here on the base trim. You have LED. You have USB-A, USB-C, map pockets on both seats, and also you have the central armrest with 2 cup holders, guys. So this is a nice feature as well. Standard headliner, nothing too fancy about that. So this is my sitting position, and again, the seats are actually, the back seats are not that cushy compared to the front seats, but still it's very nice, it's comfortable anyways. Yes, you cannot recline the back seats. And yeah, let's take a look at the trunk. This is traditional sedan. It's not like a lift back, or, you know. So this is how you open that. You can open that from the key fob as well. This is how your trunk storage looks like. You have spare tire, and you have the tools to change the tire if you get flat tire. And yeah, very simple, very functional. Then you have this lever, so you pull the lever and actually you can fold the back seat in 60-40 proportion. Backup camera, and yeah, the price, I think it's time to take it for a quick drive and then we'll sum it up. 2025 Toyota Camry LE, the base hybrid model. Oh, here we go, the competitor of the Camry, Accord. Well, it's just unbelievable how responsive this vehicle is. The ride is super soft and cushy. I personally do think that this is the best in the class. If you're looking for a mid-size sedan, a hybrid one, or if you're simply looking to buy a new car to pile miles on, and so you don't have to worry about maintenance, you know, whatever. So this is probably the best one to get it. Compare it to Accord and Honda Civic Hybrid and everything else. This is actually one of the cheapest that you can buy. If I'm not mistaken, Honda Hybrid, the Civic Hybrid, starts from around $27,000. So this one with no packages, with no additional options like heated seats, steering wheel, the small lip spoiler on the lid and the trunk lid, and the power seat for the driver. So without these options, this car costs like $29,500, something like that. So it's just shy under 30 grand for a brand new hybrid Toyota Camry, the 5th gen hybrid and everything else. Just imagine, under $30,000 for a brand new car, which has 225 horsepower. It's American horse, so it's around 227, 228 PS, like European horsepower. Dual zone climate control. Yes, like base version, no power seats and, you know, um, no heated steering wheel, no heads-up display, the smaller screen on the dash, but that's not the reason. It's not the end of the world if you don't get all that options. The AC blows like it's ice cold, especially considering the weather here in Florida. Um, the seats are super cushy. The cushion of the seat is very comfortable, super soft. It reminds me of the, older American cars from like late 70s, 80s, when they didn't have these heated seats, ventilated seats, and other options. So you would basically get just a coach, on the wheels. Super soft and super simple, especially for colder climate. If you live somewhere up north, for example, up north, you know, you may not want to have like heated seats, because the seat themselves, the cloth seats, they're not super cold if the car sits outside comparing to leather appointed seats, right? So that's also like an advantage depending on climate where you live. And the visibility here is just super nice. It's just, kind of like a greenhouse. So that's why I like it. The cushy ride, super comfortable, extremely quiet. It's quieter than Honda Accord. It's quieter than Honda Civic. Yes, Honda Civic probably will be maybe slightly quicker off the line, because it's even quicker than Honda Civic Si. But you're not buying this, right, to race. You're just buying it to pile on miles, like thousands of miles. And you need to have like a tried and true solution. And the hybrid, this is the 5th gen. This is what Toyota has been doing the best since like late 90s. Just imagine how many years of experience they have. And it's not just I'm trying to convince you to buy this vehicle. We personally owned the 4th gen hybrid Toyota, which is 2021 Toyota Venza, and I mentioned that in my videos before. And so this one is as simple as it could be vehicle nowadays. It's manual shifter, 16-inch alloy wheels, super comfortable ride. The mileage is just extremely nice, because you can get like up to 60 miles per gallon, which is just unheard of in this class. Yes, it's front-wheel drive only, but you can opt it with all-wheel drive if you needed to. For example, if you live in in northern states, why not? So that's another option for this vehicle. It's quiet. Sometimes I don't even notice when the ICE engine kicks in, which is very nice. So again, we're just driving in EV mode, just simple EV mode. Road signs recognition, speed, the pedestrians, crosswalks, and all that stuff. So, and the hybrid energy monitor is showing the energy split right now. It's coming obviously from the battery through the motor generation to the traction motor. So it's 35 miles per hour, still EV mode, completely EV mode, quiet, comfortable, softly sprung suspension. And what I really like about this car is the throttle response. You can even get the sport mode out of this car. So you can switch between, higher and lower gears. Obviously there are simulated gears. There are no gears, obviously, because it's a planetary gear set. I know Toyota calls it ECVT, and some people think that it's actually a kind of variation, but there are no belts and pulleys, nothing. It's a planetary gear set. You can look it up. I will try to explain it. I will try to add like a small animation video how that works. So slide acceleration, it just rips. Yeah, it's super responsive. It's around 7 seconds 0 to 60, which is plenty fast. So 225 horsepower. I personally tested Honda Accord. Honda Accord is very comfortable, it's quiet, but it's not that responsive, So 2-liter and 200 horsepower definitely feels slightly slower than 2.5 and 225. Adding all-wheel drive adds you like 7 more horsepower. The 232 is all-wheel drive. Obviously, it's optional all-wheel drive, and it's not through gear shaft. It's through another electric motor. Yeah, very nice. And driving over these dips, this sewer line, this concrete sewer dips, I mean, it feels so comfortable. The ride is just super plushy. And the seats, I mean, everything contributes to overall great comfort of this vehicle. You will not even notice, like, when the engine kicks in, when it gets into full electric mode. It's super simple, and now I'm recalling what we had in our Venza. Obviously, Venza was more premium-like crossover, and definitely if you drove the hybrid Toyota before, you will notice the huge difference between the fourth, the third, or whatever generation Toyota hybrid you drove before, and this one, the 5th gen, which, I mean, it's super nice. You know, the only sound, the only noise I'm hearing right now is the AC blowing air. That's about it. The sitting position, yeah, maybe the sitting position itself is not the best, but it's still very comfortable. Yeah, and with power driver's seat, you can actually change not only the overall height of the seat, but also you can recline and put up and put down the the front part of the seat. I mean, the small potholes and everything else, the sewer collectors. The infotainment system is not, not the best in class, obviously, but why would you need something else? You just hook it up via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and just using it. This is the best commuter car I have ever tested, the best one. No gimmicky options, no unnecessary features. Everything is built to the point, super practical, and it drives like a Lexus ES, to be honest. Like a Lexus ES, not being the actual Lexus. So I think, personally, this is the bargain in the Toyota lineup. Like, what else do you need? Obviously, if you're looking for something more premium, like you're gonna buy, I don't know, Lexus LS, maybe Mercedes-Benz E-Class with air suspension, maybe. But in this specific class of mid-size, budget-like sedans, and so the emergency braking, collision avoidance system works just perfectly, automatically brakes, adaptive cruise control, the full host of safety systems and active assistance. That's just very, very nice. Again, thanks to Toyota of Clearwater for allowing me to test this vehicle. If you're in the market for one of these sedans, if you're in the fence between, Hyundai Sonata or something like that, maybe Hyundai Accord, so you're contemplating a few different options, I think this is one of the best. Easily, this would be a number one after testing that, so I highly recommend to test this vehicle. And after test driving this vehicle, I find it really, really comfortable, simple, without any gimmicks, functional, to the point. It's not trying to be flashy. It's not trying to be, buy me because like this and that. It's just a tried and true solution in terms of technical specs, in terms of the 5th gen hybrid. It gets up to like 60 miles per gallon if you're driving it, very, very carefully. Obviously, do not drive it. Do not try to test to get the best mileage when you are on the highway, for example, and you are hindering the traffic behind you. In all other situations, it gets going so well. It's pretty quick. It's around 7 seconds, 0 to 60 in real-time acceleration performance. It's cushy. The suspension is softly sprung and it's super quiet. Sometimes you do not even notice when the engine kicks in. So the switch, the handoff between the fully electric mode and the hybrid mode, sometimes it's like barely recognizable, which again proves that the degree, the level of the craftsmanship of the technology behind this 5th gen hybrid generation is just, is just unbelievable. It's super smooth. The power is always there. The throttle reaction is there. It's plenty abundant space inside, and I think, especially considering the price, and especially considering that you can get a few $1,000s discounts on that if you visit Toyota Clearwater, I think this is the best bang for the buck. Definitely, guys. Again, thanks for watching. I'm not trying to, to sugarcoat this car. I tested quite a few cars, and I tested the Audi S8 and S5 and a lot of high-performance cars. And when I get into one of these cars, like the very base Toyota Camry, this is where I feel that, yes, this is everything you need to pile miles on comfortably, with no gimmicks, with no extra unnecessary features. So, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, it's absolutely free. And yeah, let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this car? See you next time.